Hi, hello. Welcome to today's very special episode of our podcast. And I'm thrilled to introduce our guest, one of our own students, and who has not only made a remarkable progress in their learning journey, but also has taken a big step to publishing their own book. In this conversation, we will dive into their story, explore the challenges they overcome, and discover the lessons they learned along the way. And let us welcome Dr. Arpita Gupta to the show. And congratulations. And once again, you can start with your quick introduction. What exactly you're doing?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for a lovely introduction. And I'm really honored and privileged to be a part of today's episode. And I am Dr. Arpita Gupta. I started my journey as a medical doctor and later tried and tested many things. And now I can proudly myself call an author thanks to this diamond membership. I'm still practicing physician and I've recently launched my coaching online, which is for mom's dream achievement. So every mother who has a dream of having a happy family, raising good kids, and also simultaneously building her own identity, having her own financial independence. So my mission is to help mothers like that.
Amazing, amazing. Let's go with a few specific questions to understand your success pattern. And let me quickly ask related to that first. What challenges were you facing before joining Diamond Club and how did they affect your life? And what value you got it from Diamond Club?
So, before I highlight the challenges, I'd like to give a short glimpse of my story before that. So, I was working in public health offices for 10 years, and after my second child was born, I thought of taking a break and spend some quality time with my family and my kids. So, I left my job and I was not pursuing anything actively, I was at home. But then that part didn't resonate with me so much because I also wanted a strong identity where I was doing something worthwhile. So I started my own coaching, counseling, one to one sessions, seeing patients, but that was all through home clinic setup. So some days, if I would feel good, I will do it. Other days, if not, then they were just on a back seat. So my two major challenges before joining Diamond were procrastination and no accountability. Since I was not holding myself accountable, nobody was asking me how much you are doing, how much you are earning, or did you complete the task. So there were days at length where my productivity was down to zero. And I did not like that so much about myself. So somewhere my confidence and self-worth were also dipping. So emotionally, I was not feeling well, I was not accountable, and I was missing out the real life, fulfilling the challenges and having that dopamine boost. So those were my two challenges. My time was not managed. So everything was little mismanaged, I would say. And it did not look like the way I wanted it to.
Okay, got it, got it, got it. Now, can you share the major breakthrough or transformation you experienced during a Diamond Club journey?
It's a major breakthrough, I would say. And this is not what I'm saying, but everybody around me is saying that you have become, changed from a person who was lazy and productive to an action taker. Now, everybody around me is, always telling me, you're always taking action, never stopping. So, in a sense, as the program says that you become unstoppable, I truly am experiencing that. I have become unstoppable in terms of taking actions.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So now I just wanted to ask about because we are in a readers club community, so we keep reading again and again and again. And so let me ask you that specific question: what made you decide to write your specific book, and who will benefit the most from reading it? Probably can show your book. And Dr. Arpita has released a book, beautiful book, amazing book, in fact, Amazon bestseller, right? So go ahead and explain. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. So, friends, this is my book, Blissful Parenting Blueprint, that I wrote as part of the Diamond Journey. And it's one of the most immersive and life-changing activities that we do as part of the Diamond. And this book, this idea came over when we were brainstorming in one of our sessions that what should be your topic. So being a doctor, for me, it could be any topic in medical field. It could have been any other topic that I was reading in my books. But as Dr. Manjunath guided us, that it should be a topic that you connect deeply emotionally. So something that I always passionately believe and my strong emotions are about is how we raise our children. As mothers, it's our number one and the most biggest responsibility on earth. Like if we are mothers, we have this precious responsibility of raising the next generation, which are to support the planet, which are to be brighter than us, who contribute to the society more than we have done. So that onus falls on a mother. And also in today's era, the role has shifted. We are not no more only a stay at home mothers. We also want to have simultaneously our own identity, our own professional life, our own financial stability. So how to manage both of them together so that one or the other doesn't get neglected, but we can together take both forward and be happy ourselves also. So the subtitle says here, unlocking the secret to happier you and happier kids. So not only the kids have to be happy, but a mother also has to be happy to raise a happier family. And my mom used to say that the home environment is a reflection or a mirror of the emotions of a female, the mother in the house. So if you are happy, your kids, your home, your environment, your whole family rises above the petty challenges and start living a happier life. So this book was a humble effort towards that. And thank you so much, sir, for pointing out it. It soon became the Amazon bestseller, and sir gave us the strategy during this program how to do that. Not only write the book, but also sell it later.
Brilliant. Who can read this book? Is it only mom or any specific professionals can read this book?
So every mother, working, non-working, definitely it's a book for them. But also I would say for grandparents, for a father to understand the roles and the dynamics when a child comes to your house. When a woman, transforms from being a woman to a mother. So what all changes? Not only mother has to do a lot, but the father, grandparents, the home environment has to shift. The dynamics has to shift. So I would say at some or the other level, every member who's involved with a child will benefit from this book.
Amazing, amazing. Now, after writing and publishing this book, and how has your life or work changed? Have you got some magical benefits? Whether people started appreciating because you published some beautiful book?
So actually, I'd like to narrate an incident. Recently, I attended a conference, and there were not many doctors. It was a personal development conference, and I happened to meet a doctor, radiologist, who was above 60 years of age. He was a male, 60 years of age, and I just genuinely how we network in conferences. I went to him, we spoke about few things, and he said, "Are you Dr. Arpita who wrote a book on parenting?" And I was stunned and taken aback because I didn't know this gentleman before. And he said, "Really, sir, have you read this book?" Even I was shocked that my book is going out and people are reading it, even elderly people are reading it. And he told me, "I read the Kindle version, the ebook, and it is fantastically written, and I remembered your name. And I'm so blessed that I have met you in this conference." So likewise, I have had many similar incidents. One of the patients came to my OPD, and she told me that, "I read your book." And I was so flattered and also, humbled and grateful at the same time that magic keeps appearing, and you cannot imagine the kind of authority it builds for you. So anybody who is a part of this program or not even a part of this program, book writing changes your life, and it changes how people view you in your own field and also as a person.
Very true, very true. Congratulations. I really appreciate for taking action and publishing your book. And so now let us quickly move on to our Diamond Club. In our Diamond Club, we normally focus on 7 challenges. How to read a book. That is our specific area. We keep reading again and again. And also especially we learn speed reading, memorization, and we keep learning speaking ability, then master your mind and publish a book. Now, my question here is, can you share a real life example how these skills helped you in your professional and personal life?
Yes, sir. So, speed reading, I would definitely like to share. It's one of the most important and key skills that I have learned in past 2 years. I used to read, I used to love books. I used to buy them, and at max, I would read 4 books in a year. But when I joined the Diamond Journey with speed reading, not only I could read more than 50 books in a year, but also I could remember a lot of content from the book because of the strategies that we discuss, mind map and noting down the ideas. And I remembered them. Because I remembered them, I was able to apply the ideas from those books. So just to narrate, while I was researching background research for my this particular book, I read more than 15 books in this my domain, and I could easily finish them in 15 to 20 days. So that was one win for me. The process that could have taken years was just shortened to 1 month, and that really helped.
Let me ask you one quick question before move on. Tell me your reading speed, initial reading speed before speed reading, and currently how fast you can read.
I started with 150 words per minute, and that's average. I think most of the people who don't know speed reading read with that speed. And now I'm reading at 1500 words per minute.
Wow, amazing. 150 to 1500. Amazing, amazing. Congratulations. Now go ahead and let me know other areas, how you improved using this diamond curriculum.
So memory technique, I'll share a personal example that while I was learning the memory techniques, my 5-year-old was watching in the background and learning along with me. So it's just simply made it so much easier. He remembers all our mobile numbers, our car numbers, our house numbers, and other little details that general people at 5 years age, a child would not be able to remember. And that's a very big win for me, sir. And we play this game. This is our favorite game, in fact. The card deck that you provided us with peg images to remember the memory numbers. And we build stories around that, funny stories, and all the processes that you have taught me, I've taught them to my kids also. And we thoroughly enjoy that. And one more thing, I never used to remember the names of people. Even if I asked them 3 times in a conversation, I would easily forget. Now I easily remember them. And for influencing people, I read in a book by Dale Carnegie that if you want to influence people and if you want to flatter them, remembering their name is the key skill. And you taught us that. Thank you so much.
And coming to other areas like master your mind and speak like a CEO. So what kind of knowledge you gained and applied in your real life scenario?
So in the Speak Like CEO module, we work on our communication. So my tonality and body language, I worked a lot on how to use hand gestures, how not to overuse them, how to use pause, how to use pitch, and all that inculcated in daily practice. Now I can give impromptu speech anywhere on any topic because of the kind of practice that was built in the system. So as part of that, we also build our story bank. So the stories that we narrate during speech, or our quotation bank, some good quotes that we want to quote. And I will tell you that one process helps the other. So the Speak Like CEO, actually all this that we accumulated over time helped me write the book. So all the quotations that I have picked up, all my daily life examples that I wanted to give, they were already, collected in the story bank. So it was so much easier to write the book using those real life scenarios. And also in terms of speech, I also participated in some other event where there was a speaking competition, speakathon. And I secured second position in that amongst brilliant speakers. So thank you for the process, and sir, thank you for designing the program so beautifully.
Congratulations. Congratulations. So, as you learned so many things in our Diamond Club, you published the book and also learned 7 different knowledge area. Now, what advice would you give to someone who just starting this diamond journey in our community? Do you have any specific advice?
Yes, sir. 2 things that really helped me during the entire journey was that I had committed to myself internally that out of these 365 days, I will not miss a single day. That was my own commitment to myself. And because I did that, one thing happened after another. It was a smooth river that kept on flowing, and I didn't even realize when 1 year of doing that brought huge transformations for me in every field. As I told in the beginning, going from an unproductive procrastinator, I went into a mode of action taking. So that not only reflected professionally, but in each and every area, whether it was, communicating to individuals, calling them on phone, or putting my house in order, or ordering certain things, taking decisions in daily life. In every area, I transformed from, unproductivity to action. Action taking, action taking, action taking is now part of my DNA, I believe. So my single advice to everybody, don't miss any single day. Even if you miss, don't worry, join back. Just put your best foot forward and complete each and every module with your best effort.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Congratulations for sharing. And so finally, if you had to describe your transformation in one sentence, probably elevator pitch, 1 minute quick discussion, what would it be?
Becoming unstoppable.
Do you think 10x journey is easier? Because I always keep talking about 10x is easier than 2x. Do you agree with that point?
Yes, sir. Absolutely agree. And what makes it even easier is that when you get that dopamine hit because of your success, one small result, one small success, then next step, one result, one success, it becomes like your normal way of being. Now I can't sit idle. That's why I'm saying I've become unstoppable. I can't sit idle. I need the next goal. I need the next challenge. And I definitely take action to go towards that path. So once you are here on the 10x journey, it is so much easier rather than being it would look harder, but it is so much easier because you become productive and you start enjoying every area of your life, not only profession.
So with that, thank you so much, Dr. Arpita, for sharing your journey, your transformation, and also your book. I really appreciate. Congratulations and more power to you for all your future project, your future coaching, and really appreciate.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.